So I am nursing Rhett exclusively. He's never had formula, but that keeps me on a pretty tight leash. Rhett and I spend a lot of time together because of that. The AAP recommends that you can start giving your kids baby food at 6 months. They tell you not to give them food before 6 months because their digestive system typically isn't ready. All babies are different, but typically their digestive tract isn't ready for solids until 6 months. Well, Mama was ready. So I got the rice cereal. That's the thing they usually suggest you start with because it's a single grain cereal, and if they're gonna have any allergies, it's usually not to that. And you mix it with breast milk or formula, so they're kind of already used to the taste. This kid was not interested. I was so crushed. I was totally disappointed because when Knox was 5 months, he was like trying to grab food out of our hands. And when we first gave him that rice cereal, he grabbed onto the bowl and like was eating the bowl. Knox wanted that cereal. My aunt, when I told her at 6 months that he was having trouble eating, she gave me some great advice. Since he was kicking the spoon out and the food out with his tongue, she said just dip it, instead of putting a scoopful, just dip it and put it in his mouth and let him just teeth on it. And so I started letting Rhett kind of teeth on the spoon, and I do think that helped have him show a little interest in eating. Some babies will tell you this by the amount of teeth they have. So Rhett only had 1 tooth. He's the one-tooth wonder. He does not have a mouthful of beauties like Knox had 4 teeth by the time he was 6 months. I know all kids are different. Some kids don't have many teeth till they're 1-year-old and they're eating. Rhett could not care less, and he kept shoving it out with his tongue. So for a couple times a week, we tried giving him the baby food. He wasn't interested, and finally my babysitter said, you know, my boys never liked the rice cereal. Maybe try baby food. So with Knox, we liked the Plum Organics, and we liked Ella's Kitchen, and we liked the Earth's Best, so that's what we tried with Rhett. Now the great thing about these pouches is that as they get older and you're out and about, you can twist it off and it's like a straw, and they can suck it. But the idea is to teach them to eat with a spoon. So for the whole entire 6 months, I would try about twice a week, once a day, just to kind of get him used to it, and I would be wearing baby carrots. This kid was not interested in baby food, and it was such a labor of love, but I want some independence. I want him to have some independence, so we keep working on it. I mean, I think it's probably best to teach your children to eat food. So I stayed the course. Now he's almost 8 months and he's eating baby food twice a day. So I don't know why he wasn't interested, but now he is, hallelujah. And the key is like when you're feeding them and they get it on is to scoop it off and give it back in. I mean, they eat the entire pouch. So when he makes a mess, I just clean it up and put it back in. I love these pouches. So when it's time for him to eat, we get one of these bibs that they're plastic, so you can wipe off the baby food, and they're easy to clean. Unlike the cloth bibs, these are more for drool. I know that he's already dropped a couple of feedings because he's eating this, so my leash is getting longer, and this kid has never missed a meal. So everybody's happy. What about feeding for you? Has it been a struggle? I can't believe the difference between my 2 kids. Let me know in the comments below. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to my channel. Jump if you want to subscribe! Yay!